How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator Survival Series. So last episode we did a drop off in Phoenix, and I think what we were gonna do, we only need to sleep in 8 hours time, but we're gonna go have a sleep anyway. But what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go and discover that. Then I want to go see how much that costs. And then we'll come back and we'll have a sleep over there. So that is the plan. Actually, we can just have a sleep over there. Yeah, over there. Because I don't think we can use that unless we've bought it. So let's get rid of that one. We'll just have a sleep over there. So let's go do that. And the reason we're going to have a sleep is it's 6 o'clock at night and I don't want to, well, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I don't want to be driving at night. If I can help it. So, we're going to just try and sleep till at least early hours of the morning. And hopefully get a good job out of Phoenix. I did have a quick look at the job market, but nothing... I mean, there's some really good jobs because Phoenix is a big city. So you would expect to find some good jobs, and there definitely is some good jobs. It's just I couldn't really decide on anything because I don't know what's going to be available until we've slept. So we'll be checking that out and making a decision after this little trip. I would like to do something like a diesel container or something like that. That'll be kind of fun. I don't think we've done something like diesel or anything yet. And the good thing is, I think we're gonna upgrade to level 11, I think, when we do one more job. If it's a half decent job, then we should advance up to level 11. Be great. So we might unlock a few more things. A few new things as well. Well, obviously. Righty, this 55 zone. Get past that truck because he's going really slowly. And this is a pretty decent sized city. If you can go on the highway from one side to the other, I mean, it's pretty big. I probably should stop for fuel as well. We've got 3/4 of a tank, so it's not a big deal. And it turns out on our previous job, after fuel and maintenance and all of that, we basically made about $400. So, yeah. About $1 a mile is kind of what it worked out to in profit.
Take the exit right.
So yeah, tough times. But that's the whole point of this. Not supposed to be easy.
Turn left.
And I have to say, I'm enjoying it a lot more than the normal game mode. The normal game mode, everything just seems so easy. We might as well just fill up real quick. All right. $150. Not bad. That's basically what we burned on the previous job. So it's not that bad, really. I can't see a thing.
Right turn ahead.
Seems okay.
Turn right.
There we go. That's direct hire. Nice. And oh, here's Walmart. I think I saw a couple of jobs from them.
Left turn ahead. Turn left.
Oh, nice motorbikes. Very nice. How's the speed limit 25 here?
Go straight.
Alright, so this is where we're gonna come and have a nap, I think. I mean, while we're there, we might as well do a quick bit of service on the truck. I mean, it probably wouldn't cost much. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll do it next time.
You have reached your destination.
I just want to see how much this actually costs. If it's 180,000 or if it's 90. 90,000. Okay, that is good. That is good news. So it means when we actually get to a stage, I don't want to switch to the lower gears. Oh, that is really tough. Come on, little truck, you can do it. There we go. It means that when we come to a point where we're actually considering buying trucks, we're gonna buy a new shop and not upgrade the current one, because that'll give us 3 slots for the same money instead of 2. Simple as that. Alright, even though we're not driving a Kenny, we're gonna use their parking lot to have a nap. I'm sure they won't mind having a Freightliner here. Alright, parking brake on, engine off, have a sleep. It'll probably be early hours of the morning. Yeah, there we go, that's perfect. 10 to 5. Beautiful. Right, let's see what jobs are available. And we'll grab something real quick. Solvents. Ooh, that pays well. 514 miles. That pays really well. $4.25 a mile. That's insane. That expires in 10 hours. That is a long trip though. And that's not a lot of money. Alright, I think we can't say no to that one. That's a good job, and we need to take these good ones. We don't get them often. We need to take them when we can. Set as GPS destination. Alright. Let's go collect this bad boy. We will see how time goes with this delivery. I might have to split this in 2. Because I don't want episodes running into like an hour.
Turn left.
So if this carries on for too long, I might split it up into 2 parts. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens.
Right turn ahead.
It is a very, very good job. We can't refuse this job. We can actually make a little bit of money out of this. Like, money that would actually reflect in the bank account. Because we started with 66,000 and something before the previous job, and we ended on 66,000 and something. So, yeah, hopefully this will get us up to like 68,000 after expenses. This could be a good run for us. I really hope it'll be a good run for us. We just need to make sure we don't get any fines, don't do anything wrong, don't do anything stupid. Oh, those guys doing maintenance on the electrical wires there. Well, it might be telephone wires. 35 here. Oh, this is
Right turn
quite a bit out of town. 22 miles out of town. Well, I suppose it will be. It's a refinery. So, kind of makes sense to not be in town. It's fine. We'll do a little bit of trailerless driving. Nice and easy for the truck. Not as hard. I didn't actually check how much this trailer weighs, but I think it was something like 18 tons or something. I think it's a pretty big trailer. What are they, like 52 foot or something? They're pretty big trailers. Some of the tankers are pretty big. And I was just saying, we should actually try and get I would like to take a tanker. And now we're taking a tanker, but we're not. I thought we might take something like diesel, but we're actually taking solvents, which is interesting.
Then take the exit
And
right.
I think this job is significant enough to boost us into the next level.
Take
So
the
that'll be
exit
nice.
right.
I don't actually care that much for unlockables at this stage, because I'm not going to be spending money on things like that right now. I'm more worried
Turn
about
right.
the skill points. The skill points are very, very valuable at this stage. And I think what I might do is put more points into things like acids and solvents and corrosive materials and all of that sort of thing, because they tend to pay pretty damn well. But we'll see. Best Buy.
Left turn ahead.
I mean, the fragile cargo and that sort of thing, they're alright, but they tend to be box trailers. So
Turn left.
I usually go for them last. I like to go for like the tankers and obviously the slightly
You have
longer
reached
distance
your
things.
destination.
But alright. That is one thing with this series though, that I just wanna sort of explain. Yeah, it's 18 tons of solvents, Phoenix to Albuquerque, so it's not a massive run, 500 miles, but we're already like 13 minutes into this episode, so we might have to sort of stop halfway, but we'll see. We'll worry about it when we get there. But yeah, that's one thing about this series that I just want to sort of shed some light on, is normally I would, if I'm live streaming or just playing on my own, I would normally take the super long jobs. I like to take the 1,000+ mile jobs, and frankly the longer the better. But for this series I try and not make the jobs too long. I try and sort of stick to, well, let's do interior today. I try and stick to the like around 400, 500 mile mark. Let's get this lined up. Beautiful. Yeah, so I try and stick to like the 400, 500 mile mark on this series, just for the sake of episodes not being too long, but we can split it into two. That's not a huge problem. The other thing is just for the sake of having different loads. Let's have a look. That looks beautiful. That actually really matches well. Man, that looks cool. That looks really cool. Yeah, so basically just for the sake of not having the same trailer and the same load for 3 episodes. You know, if I take a 1,500 mile job, we'll probably be hauling that same load over a course of 4 episodes. Which I don't mind doing. I just think that you guys will probably not enjoy watching that as much. So, but if you think that'll be cool, then let me know. We might do something like that every once in a while,
Turn
maybe.
right.
Definitely won't do it every episode, but once in a while we could do something like that if that's something that you guys want to see. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. Right. Anything that we want to get on the trip? I don't think so. Down there. No, we're going straight on the highway. Here we're going through town, but on a highway. And then through there, which is fine. So this trip is going to be 8.5 hours, and we don't need to sleep for 13 hours. So we might actually do this without sleeping, which will be great. But it looks like there's nothing to unlock. Interestingly. Cool. And it also looks like it's going to be a very easy run. Because that's all highway, or freeway. I think it's called a freeway. Or interstate in America. I'm not 100% sure on that. In South Africa, we call it a highway or a freeway, whichever one. But yeah, that looks pretty damn good. Looks fine. We could also go that route around. But that's smaller roads. That'll take a long way. Sholo. We'll get there at some stage. But for now, it's going to be basically highway running all the way there. It'll be a pretty simple run. I mean, this shouldn't take too long at all. So, let's get going. We've got a full tank of diesel. We don't need to sleep anytime soon. We're not going to be slowed down by going through towns too much. Maybe not at all. So this could be a very nice and smooth run. And we've basically got a beautiful sunrise. If I lean over a little bit, a beautiful sunrise coming up, and over the buildings of Phoenix over there, which looks really nice.
Left
I mean,
turn ahead.
this can only be a very nice trip. This could be the dream trip. But let's
Turn
not
left.
jinx it too early. I mean, things can go wrong, but hopefully it won't. But yeah, things are looking good so far. At least in my mind. I say perfect time of day. No worries about fuel, no worries about sleeping, no worries about slowing down. As long as we stick to the speed limits, we don't have any worries about police or anything like that. I don't think there's too many way stations on this road either. There might be one or two that we'll need to stop at, but as long as we stick to the speed limit here, I mean, this is going to be beautiful. And the big thing is, if we keep this smooth and keep this clean without any fines, then we could actually make a bit of money out of this, which would be amazing. I'd love to make a bit of money out of this trip. I like this car in front here, the Chrysler.
Go
We can
straight.
speed up a little bit, 65. Oh, he turned off. Those Chryslers, they're very nice. I really do like them. Alright, I'm gonna pull over into the fast lane because these guys are joining, and I think it's actually compulsory to do that in the States. So we'll do that, and also we just want to kind of get past them and not have them slow us down too much. And we can get up to 75 now, which is great. I mean, if we can do this whole trip at like 75 miles an hour, man, this can't get any better. This is brilliant right now. And the view is really good. That sunrise is amazing. Oh, very nice. But yeah, I have to say, I'm really enjoying this series. And I'm going to be focusing on this series for quite some time yet. I think we are on episode 4. Oh, jeez. At least there's no cars, so I can give way. Oh no, he lost his load. That is bad. That is really, really bad. Man, I did not expect that at all. I had to slam on the brakes, which isn't very safe. So much for a super clean run, but at least we got through that fine. There was no cars, so I could move over pretty quick. I lost my train of thought there now. Oh yeah, the series. So I think we're on episode 4 right now. I think so. But I'm really, really enjoying the series, and I think it's going to be a series that's going to go on for a long, long time. Might even be the first series on the channel to hit 100 episodes, possibly. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. This whole realistic economy thing just brings something different to the table. You know, it feels more legit. It feels like I'm not just driving for the sake of driving. I'm driving for the sake of surviving and keeping my company alive. Drive to Survive, you could say. Or is it? Yeah, is it? Yeah, Drive to Survive, I think, is the series on Netflix. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it feels like. So, just we're driving a truck and not a Formula 1 car. But yeah, it just feels legit. It feels like, I don't know, it's kind of motivational in a way. It's kind of like, I just want to drive. That's all I want to do is drive and try and grow this company and buy another truck and buy another building. And, you know, it's very, very motivational, where it gets old very, very quickly in the base game with the base economy, because it's so easy. I mean, we probably could have bought at least 1 or 2 trucks, well, probably 1 truck and a building by now without taking a loan if we were on the standard economy. So, you know, it's just too easy in my opinion. I mean, I 100% get
Go straight.
why they have it like that, because I mean, a very, very small percentage of people really want to grind this out. People just want to get in a truck, drive a little bit, earn a load of money, and sort of grow the company. And they don't want to spend hours and hours and hours like you would in real life to try and build up money to grow your company. You know, most people don't want to do that. It's a very small percentage of people that want to do that. I just think it's freaking amazing. I love doing things like that.
Go straight.
I think the big thing is you're really gonna appreciate. Let me just censor my tracker. Oh, there we go. I think the big thing for me is you'll really, really, really appreciate it when you get like another truck, or you buy a building or something like that. You're really gonna appreciate the amount of work that went into getting that vehicle or that building. I think that's the big attraction for me, where, like I say, with the standard economy, it's just kind of like exciting when you buy your first truck, maybe your first 2 trucks, outside of your own truck. I mean like your first company truck that someone else is gonna drive. Maybe the first 2 is kind of like a little bit exciting, but I think with this economy thing, it's gonna be like a huge achievement. It'll actually feel like I've really done something here. I worked hard to get that truck. I've worked hard to get that building, you know, and when the income comes from that truck and that driver and that building, you're really going to appreciate that income, because you're going to know what that income is worth. I mean, if someone brings in $1,000, I know I need to drive like at least 500-600 miles, somewhere around there, or maybe 400 miles depending on the load, to make that $1,000. So it is a big thing. It will be a big thing. You know, if you don't have good loads and you're hauling something like flour or toys or something, you might have to do 800 miles to earn $1,000. You know, if it's not like a big load, like a special load, like diesel or acid or something like that, or a big digger or a loader or a bulldozer or something like that. I mean, if it's not something like that and it's just like a general box trailer with some paper in it, you're gonna have to go a long distance to earn money at all. And you might even lose money on that, on something like that. You could do a huge trip, and the fuel will cost you more than what you earn on the entire trip. So you'll really, really appreciate it when someone actually brings in a bit of money. So yeah, I find it very, very exciting. And eventually, I might do the same thing on Euro Truck Simulator. I know there's 2 new like map extensions in the pipeline for American Truck Simulator at the moment. I think Idaho is one of them, and I can't remember what the other one is. But I think they're going to be brilliant. Well, all of the map extensions so far from SES has been great.
Take the exit right.
Can we move right? Is there a car? Yep, there's a car.
Take the exit right.
Okay, that guy looks like he's gonna let us move. That was close. Luckily, that guy slowed down and let us in. Because that could have been a problem if we missed that off-ramp. That's what I was saying. I think it was the previous episode or one of the earlier episodes. I was talking about the sat-nav where I would like to have a bit more warning in terms of getting off like slippery roads and that sort of thing. Like, I would have liked a warning about 5 miles before that slippery road that the sat-nav said, like in real life. I mean, my sat-nav does that in my car, where it says you're going to be turning right or getting off this road in 5 miles. Well, mine says kilometers because, well, we work in kilometers in South Africa, but I would like the sat-nav to say that, like, you're going to be turning right in 5 miles, so move into the right-hand lane.
Go straight.
And prepare to turn right. I mean, that's what a sat-nav does. I don't know why this sat-nav doesn't do it. It would be really, really nice. I don't know, maybe you can get a mod that does something like that. It's like a navigation, like a sat-nav add-on or something. I don't know. Could be. I'll have to have a look around, see if I can find something like that. Because I'd really, really love a bit of an early warning system on this sat-nav system. It's normally just like, oh, turn right, and you have to slam on the brakes, and you're like, jeez, you're giving me like 200 meters notice. That'll be like 400 feet or something. I don't know what the feet to meters conversion is. It'll be about 220 yards or something, I think. 200 meters will be like 220 yards or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know the conversions off the top of my head. So don't take my word on that. That's probably the feet thing is definitely wrong. Like definitely wrong. So yeah, don't call me out on that one. We're doing a solid 75 miles an hour at the moment, and the roads are pretty quiet. I mean, we haven't had much in the way of incidents so far, which is nice. I really, really can't complain about that. We haven't been held up by traffic much at all. So yeah, so far, so good. We're really enjoying this trip. We're not burning a lot of fuel either. We've burned a quarter of a tank so far, and we've got exactly 300 miles to go. So a quarter of a tank on, what was it, like 200 miles? Not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. Gonna try and move in here. These guys are slowing down a little bit. And we can do 75. They're just not doing 75, so I'm gonna try and get past them. I mean, they're going pretty quick now, but I think we're still going slightly quicker. That guy's running an empty trailer. Completely empty trailer there. And this guy looks to be running a excavator, which is kind of cool. That's a cool excavator. Very nice. I wonder if fuel tankers are actually allowed to go this quick. Okay, we're transporting solvents right now, not fuel, but what does that say? Show low. Is that the off-ramp for Show Low? Is that actually a town? Show Low? I don't know. But I think the off-ramp is coming up, possibly. We're not taking it, but at least I don't think we are. Move into the slower lane. Oh, there's a stop coming up by the looks of it. Let's have a look where the stop's at. Stop is over there. Yeah. Let's go for a stop. We'll get off here.
Keep right. Then take the exit.
We're not going to be
right.
sleeping, just going to have a stop.
Take the exit right.
We'll
Left
call
turn
it a quick rest break.
turn
Might as well
left.
top up with fuel again while we're here. We don't need to, but oh geez, I've got to look left. That could have been bad. That could have been an accident. Definitely could have been an accident. Yeah, so we'll grab some fuel here real quick
Go
and
straight.
a real quick pit stop. We'll probably end the episode over here and we'll carry on in the next one. We'll do some fuel first. We'll do the fuel, we'll park up, and then we'll end it there and start on the next one.
Make
Right
a
in here.
U-turn.
That's... oh no, that's not the service station, apparently. Oh, there it is. Yeah, alrighty. Let's see how much fuel we've burned on our $2,500 job. $190. That's actually not too bad at all. For the moment. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. That truck and trailer actually goes very well together. But anyway, that's going to be it for today, guys. We'll carry on with this in the next episodes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you all next time.